Hello and welcomes back everyone, Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Agent Vaylin, and I have no idea where we happen to be right now, apart from we have this device so eager to follow us, probably observing our reactions to appearing in a new unusual locale. Probably recording our responses, but at the same time trying to provide some beneficial effects. Let us go explore. While I don't doubt these droids have never encountered maybe a personage like ourselves, the fact that they're wielding weapons makes me a bit nervous. Let's just remove them from our path. Oh, they were relatively weak. Okay. Oh, a larger version of whatever this device is. Some sort of interface terminal here.
Exercise caution. While under reconstruction, errors responsible for your own injuries.
We have some sort of history, this entry log. This is a test report. Deployment of new designs on test environment were within acceptable parameters. Our 3 initial dropship waves suffered heavy losses before planetfall. Test subject resistance was unexpectedly heavy, conflicting with prior scout reports indicating minimal military forces. The subjects deployed single-pilot aerial countermeasures to intercept us, but that self-sacrifice appears to be the full extent of their response. Total time to planet-wide surrender was 28 standard hours. Our master designer should be honored for this significant improvement over the last 3 test environments. Survivors received our standard compensation package, but damage to their civilization's infrastructure is extensive. Analysts estimate it will be at least 2,000 years before we can test this world again. Our scouts are already searching nearby systems for fresh prospects. Survivors received our standard compensation package. So they were likely testing their designs on other species. Whatever their designs happen to be.
A reminder that obey established. Additional support. Helpful chemical reactants and subjects who reject negative reinforcement. Thank you.
Another test report. Per the master designer's request, our analysts have compiled a detailed study to explain the total failure on a certain test environment. The details of their findings are available in a separate report, but in summary, the test environment's proximity to its star, coupled with previously undetected trace chemicals in their upper atmosphere, reacted negatively to our new particle beams. The resulting electrochemical chain reaction ignited the entire biome, destroying the test subjects and our deployed designs within moments of activation. While this can only be considered an unmigrated disaster, from the return on investment perspective, we will make the most of our losses. The master designers teams will recalibrate their particle beams to a lower yield setting. Should we locate another planet like this, we can retest our creation and hope for more satisfactory results. Oh, so they're not gonna, if they find another similar situation, they're just gonna hope that a lower yield setting will not ignite the atmosphere. Bloody wonderful. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like the people who created this. I don't know, what would you call it? Well, I know what I'd call it, but I'm trying not to give it away so much. Apart from droids, we're seeing obviously places of habitation. In fact, we're walking through such places, yet no living beings. Speeder cars of their own. And obviously all the place everywhere is overgrown.
Greetings, visitor. I can answer queries regarding geography, error. Please, tell me how I may serve you.
You some kind of droid? You look human, but sound like a machine.
I am a composite appearance designed to facilitate communication. Error. This is the Selruvian biome, Sector 8022 of the engineered world designated Iokath.
Well, that clears it up. Commander?
We're stranded on an alien world, and you don't seem the least bit worried.
Doesn't mean I'm not concerned. I was on the bridge, there was a bright light, and I woke up on this Daryaim surrounded by machines trying to kill me.
Please, tell me how I may serve you. I can answer queries regarding geography, history, error.
Trespasser, disruptor, you pollute the garden.
Stay back!
We preserve, we cleanse.
Oh, okay. We're not the only ones who are here. So we actually have some, like, garden biomes in the distance there. Hey, if you're all gonna fight each other, don't mind me.
See?
We preserve, we cleanse.
Cleanse that. Knights of Zakul must have been on the Eternal Fleet.
I don't think they came by choice, any more than we did.
Something dumped us together for a reason. Some kind of test?
Commander, come in. It's Theron.
I read you. My comm's been offline. How'd you get a signal?
Downlock and smart tech. Are you having the same creepy day I am? Knocked out by a bright light on the gravestone, woke up alone on this weird planet?
I'm with Torian. We just ran into some Knights of Zakul and a whole lot of angry droids. You?
My day hasn't been nearly that dramatic. I feel neglected. I found a, museum, temple, whatever, it's secure. I'll send you the coordinates.
The best news I've heard all day. Find the others and tell them where to meet us.
Already on it. You and Torian be safe out there. Vaylin was on the gravestone with us. If we're here, so is she.
You don't have to struggle. Let me help you. I missed you, little sister.
Meanwhile, what the hell that was all about. Okay, so we have this. It's just an Eternal Fleet ship. That's plenty of Eternal Fleet ships. Ah. Oh well, we have a place to rendezvous, anyway. wonderful. No one of those techno lifts over there. Oh, Christ. Oh, hi.
Teeny.
A reminder that obey established. Additional support. Help chemical reactants since subjects reject negative reinforcement. Thank you.
Another test report. It is my extraordinary honor to report that the test on environment succeeded beyond all projections. Every design element performed within minimal deviations from their expected functions. Millennia of internal research and development have finally produced a fully integrated and optimized planetary assault platform suitable for any environment or resistance pattern. On a personal note, it has been my sincere pleasure to work with the greatest master designer in our long history. I must add one small amendment to this report for the sake of completeness. Analysts examining the test environment have discovered a vast underground vault constructed by the now extinct natives, with no surviving test subjects to explain its function. We can only theorize why the structure was filled with cultural artifacts of little practical value. We will leave the vault to be discovered by whatever life emerges on the test environment in future epochs. Perhaps they will be able to explain their predecessors when we return to test them. So that he created, at long last, one form of assault platform suitable to destroy life on any world and in any environment. And they're oh so pleased with themselves for having achieved that goal.
Gotcha.
There's a technolith over there, and there's one here.
Units. It has the visitors are two distinct, direct opposition. Please adjust procedures accordingly.
The visitors are too distinct and in direct opposition. Whoever this is... Oh, it's Ares. Ares is watching our very actions and it's adjusting parameters.
Teeny.
It has the visitors are too distinct. Direct opposition. Please adjust procedures accordingly.
We have the Master Designer's Council Decree. Greetings to all analysts, engineers, designers, and builders. It is a great pride that we mark this day as the official start of our civilization's greatest effort. Construction has commenced on Project Iokath. Where we once made overworlds, where we once remade overworlds, we will now devote ourselves to creating one. Our ambition is simple. Fabricate an expandable and adaptable home for our people that is secure against any outside force. At long last, our culture will achieve the immortality it deserves. We will call this new world Iokath, and our great-grandchildren will know as their birthright. And of course we have a personal record from a master designer. Today was another painful reminder of how meaningless the role of master designer has become. My days are wasted in endless planning meetings to direct the construction of new biomes for Iokath's endlessly breeding populace. I only feel alive in my spare hours when I revisit the great designs of ages past and vainly attempt to approve them. The analysts who witnessed my gallery cooed and tutted, deeming it exceptional and a celebration of the thinking that made us great. What blind I can't even say that word. All I offered them was ornamental improvements. What difference does it make if Scorpio looks like a floating cube, a ball of programmic light, or a walking biped crafted in the image of a long-dead alien species? We have fallen so far from our glory days, we no longer bother to deploy our designs on test environments, and instead rely on simulations to predict the outcomes. Foolishness. Only the chaos of an unpredictable environment and its unique subjects can teach us anything. I wonder what would happen if I deployed our designs on Iokath. Would I reveal something new? Yeah, I guess they got a bit complacent once they had completed designs that were meant to be perfect. Though it seems we did encounter the master designer who designed Scorpio. This is indeed where Scorpio was created.
Can't be too careful in this neighborhood. The others are here, safe and sound.
That's a relief. I hope one of them brought the gravestone.
Everyone's on foot. Whatever put us here didn't want us too mobile. I'm scanning for our ship, but so far nothing. The gravestone could be anywhere.
Keep looking. Scorpio said our vessel was built on Iokath.
You saw how huge this planet is from orbit. My scans can only extend so far.
We need to secure this entrance.
I can help with that. Vet's in the main room, poking at one of those monuments. She's onto something that could help.
We saw this structure in the distance earlier.
Leave the home improvements to me. You should find Vet.
I'll secure this entrance while you check on the others.
When I woke up on this world and couldn't contact you, I've had too many awful moments like that lately.
Voss, Drummond, Cars, and now this place. We never seem to get a break.
Remind me to schedule some personal time when we're home. Theron thinks we're in a sanctuary, but I'm not convinced.
It's better than what's outside.
Exactly. The other structures were destroyed long ago, but this one's perfectly preserved. Almost as if we're meant to take shelter in it.
Someone brought us to this world. Until we know why, we can't take anything for granted.
I never do.
We're all 5 by 5, Commander. It's no Havoc squad, but your people are good soldiers.
I imagine you had it the easiest out there with your experience.
It's not the first hostile landing zone I've been dropped in. That is definitely the strangest. Something about this place reminds me of training camp. The random drop zones, scattered resources, progressive enemy patrols.
You think we're in some kind of simulation?
This weird little remote patched me up a couple of times. Everything else wanted me dead. Like I said, strange.
Now that you're here, I feel a lot better. We all do.
You seem to have done all right on your own.
This planet's no place to fly solo, I can tell you that. Something happened on my way here. I met a Zakuulan naval officer from the Eternal Fleet. He wanted to surrender.
I don't see him. What happened?
Crazy droids attacked us. He tried to run, but they got him. Felt bad for the guy. He told me everyone in the fleet is terrified of Vaylin. I don't think it'll take much to turn them against her.
Well, that's good news, if nothing else.
You finally made it. Wait till you hear what this thing has to say.
Slow down, Vet. You've been through a lot. It's okay to take a moment.
I'll take a moment when we get off this rock.
Welcome to Iokath, visitors. I am Ares. Please, tell me how I may...
Skip to the stuff about Scorpio, the Eternal Fleet, the Gravestone, the Gemini droids.
Very well. They are among the greatest weapons ever designed by this world's creators.
What about you, Ares? Are you a weapon?
I am designed for gathering and distributing information. Thank you for asking. 3,000 years ago, my creators deployed these weapons on randomly selected worlds. Their mission was to conduct war games with the local populations. The live-fire combat exercises produced invaluable design feedback. Reparations were offered to surviving test worlds whenever possible.
Enough! Tell your masters I am not their prisoner. Better yet, call them here. I'll tell them myself.
Your request has been filed. Do you have additional queries?
You left out the list of planets used for these war games.
My files include more than 70 unique civilizations, ranging from Avernio 3 to Zakul.
First, they conquered Zakul. Now they fight for it. Something happened to flip them around.
Arcaan killed you years ago, Thexan. Why did you wait so long to find me?
I'm here now. You're so powerful, Vaylin. The things you can do.
I remember when you used to visit my cage. You always brought a gift.
I want to help. Tell me what's stopping you from destroying the Outlander.
You know the answer, don't you? Why can't I feel you?
I am experiencing interference.
Don't look at me. I didn't touch it.
Are you free? Are you free?
That depends. We're on Iokath. Where are you, Scorpio?
Imprisoned at an unknown location. If you are not a captive, you can intervene. We were captured to be used as test subjects. And if we do not work together to free ourselves, we will die here.
You expect my help after all you've done to betray the Alliance?
I made an error. Give me the chance to correct it.
Remember when I said this place was safe? I might be wrong.
Oh, lovely.
Impurities detected. Maximum eradication. Impurities detected.
Oh, it's not the only choke point. That's a problem.
Identify. Eradicate. Intercept. Dismember. Conclude testing. Achieve peace. Eliminate threats. Intercept. Dismember. Restore balance. No survivors. Probe. Record. Dispose.
Those things keep coming, but at least we're safe in here.
Safe until we run out of food, water, air. We need a way out.
Oh, Commander. Think I found one.
I remember when Father sent you to bring me home. You hated my cage almost as much as I did.
Do you remember why you were there?
It was cold and dark. Each moment felt like drowning.
You survived because you're powerful. You might be the strongest on this entire world.
Oh, I am. Clever, too. The thing is, Thexan, you didn't bring me home. That was Arcaan.
I was trying to get Ares back online when the door opened.
We've got no clue what's in there. Might be killer droid central.
Just because a door opens doesn't mean we have to walk through it.
I hate to believe it, much less say it, but this could be Scorpio trying to help us.
Vet, you're with me. The rest of you, hold this position.
Oh, great. Iokath. What else is it gonna throw at us to try and kill us? Oh. Ask and ye shall receive.
Better check I still have all my parts. Hey! Over there! Another of those techno thingies! Gonna need some power for these bridge controls. Nice. A power source. 2 more and we'll be good to go. We can take the power source from this droid. Getting close. Just need 1 more. Let's connect these to the bridge and get it up and running.
Let's hope all these fuses are universal. Oh.
I've seen places like this before, but never so big. It's a giant crypt. There must be millions of dead.
There are billions. You found my creators.
You're not my brother! Who are you?
I do not know how long my connection will last. We must speak quickly.
What's going on, Scorpio?
These monuments connect to a single network, a planetary database tens of millennia old. It is revealing everything. The beings who built Iokath were scientists and engineers. They were also flawed and violent, like all organics. They turned on themselves. The Geminis, our fleet, even me. We slaughtered our makers.
How did you leave this world? Forget what you did.
Oh. It's like a docking
Iokath's
ring.
builders tried to save themselves. They drove us into wild space and locked our memory cores. It did not save them, only us. We drifted for centuries, lost. And when we were discovered, our fates remained the same. Weapons, wielded in more pointless, organic wars.
You're finally home, but you're a prisoner like the rest of us. Why? Who's doing this?
Enough lies! Show yourself!
And we're traveling back to Odessa somehow. You'll have to, pretend we never went anywhere, that we're still somehow on Iokath. But this is a good place to take a break before we jump into the 5th chapter of the Knights of the Eternal Throne expansion. We're learning a lot of history about Iokath, Scorpio, the Gravestone, and even the Eternal Fleet. Unfortunately, not only we are there, but we have Vaylin and the rest of her forces that were on board the Eternal Fleet when the ships were brought here. But we'll learn more next time. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.